that you will have to stay in the sun for like 2 or 3 hours. I don't know if everyone got in that bus. We should get in a sketchy house, a blue house or something like that, to pay the tax. Everyone was passing very fast, but they kept us very, very long. Don't get in with drones or huge cameras because... Hi everyone, spoiler alert, we are now in Granada. We are in our room in this very beautiful hostel. It's called Hostel Azul, and I want to tell you our entire process of crossing the border from Costa Rica to Nicaragua, which was so much easier than I expected, honestly, and I did a lot of research. I don't know if they changed something recently, like very recently or not, but it was so much easier. So first of all, let's start with the beginning of the day. It depends from where you're coming from, but we went from Manuel Antonio, which was far from the border. So from the research I did, I knew that a big problem of the border is that you will have to stay in the sun for like 2 or 3 hours, and it will be very, very hot outside and so on, and you'll have to wait like in a 1 kilometer queue. To avoid this, we went first by public bus from Manuel Antonio to Liberia. We stayed for one night in Liberia. We got 3 buses from Manuel Antonio to Quepos, Punta Arenas, and Punta Arenas, Liberia. And in Liberia, I don't recommend staying for more than one night personally, because it didn't seem like a very touristy place or a place where you can see a lot of things. So just stay for one night, and you can catch the bus to the border very early in the morning. We woke up at 5 so that we can catch the bus at 5:45. That bus didn't come, so don't make a very precise scheduling for the day, because something like this may happen to you and you don't want all your plans to be ruined, so be a little bit flexible. We got on the bus at 6:30 a.m. It was a little bit frustrating. The queue was huge. I didn't get to film it because my phone was in Mike's pocket, but trust me, the queue was very, very big. I don't know if everyone got in that bus, but that's because the first bus did not came at all. Anyways, the price for that bus was around I think $4 or $5 for 2 people, so $2 or $3 per person. And then the border, how it went. We arrived at the last stop with the public bus from Liberia, which was very smooth, let's say. Anyways, one tip about the public bus is that you should not put your bag under the bus. I know that most of the times nobody will steal anything, or they won't steal your bags, but a lot of people go off before the last stop, so you will be most likely among the last people on the bus at the last station, and you don't want your bags to be unsupervised. So just get them on the bus, put them on your lap or above, or I don't know. And then about the border, we went off the bus and there was a big, very official building. Like, I knew from other reviews that we should get in a sketchy house, I think a blue house or something like that, to pay the tax, but it was not like this for us. We went inside that very big and official, and it seemed modern, like big building, and we could pay there by card. There was a machine and everything was so easy. You could select English or Spanish language and pay with your card there. No human interaction. It was very fast. And after that, you got the confirmation on email and also on the screen. But I didn't even have to show the confirmation. Maybe they already had it in the system. And it was very, very fast. We had to pay, I think, $8, the Costa Rica exit fee. And then after that, just go out and just go straight on the road until you see people, like official people, trying to see your passport. Just show them your passport, and I think we showed the passport twice. And then we got in an official building. It was very easy, like we walked straight and we saw a sign to the right. We should go to the right to cross the street to the tourist office or something like this. And there we stayed a lot of time. I don't know why. Everyone was crossing, everyone was passing very fast, but they kept us very, very long. I don't know why. Maybe because there are not a lot of Romanians visiting Nicaragua, and I think that is true. and we stayed there. We didn't have to do anything, but I think we stayed for around half an hour, and then you have to put your bags to be checked, which is very easy. It's like in an airport. Make sure you don't have any huge, very professional cameras. I have a pretty big camera, but it's for photographing and it's not that big, so it's okay. But don't get in with drones or huge cameras, because again, I've read things about that. And that's it. We had to pay $1 at the entrance to the building and $13 to enter Nicaragua, and it was so easy. At the border, then you have to go again straight on the road, and there are a lot of people trying to offer you taxi services if you need, and currency exchange and SIM cards. We bought a SIM card for $1. I don't know if it works, we haven't tested it yet. And we also exchanged $10 to 350 Cordobas, which is decent. Like, it's not the best exchange, but we needed just the money for the chicken bus. And they, like, a lot of people will come to you to try to sell you stuff and things like that, but they are not very persistent, so they will try to sell you stuff at the beginning, and then when you say no, they will leave you alone, which was very much appreciated. If you walk very like straight for, I don't know, like 5 minutes, you will see the bus stop where you can see a lot of buses, chicken buses and so on. If you want to go to San Juan del Sur, Managua, Granada, Ometepe, you will have to get the chicken bus to Rivas, and that is very easy to understand, to catch, because there is a chicken bus. You probably know how it looks from the photos, or maybe you went in the past, and in front of the bus you will read Peñas Blancas, which is the border, and then Rivas. And you can also ask the people there if this is a chicken bus to Rivas. You should go in the chicken bus that is the most filled, because that will leave first. We first wanted to go in another one that had like 5 people in, and they ignored us, so we went to the other one and there were a lot of people. So just go in the one that is filled with people. And we had to pay 35 Cordobas, which is around $1, which is an amazing price. We paid, it's the same price for everyone. I don't know if sometimes they charge tourist prices, but for us it wasn't the case. They were very honest with us. That was the experience with the chicken bus. You can leave your bags above you, which is very nice, very safe. We felt safe the entire time. There were people trying to sell things entering the chicken bus before departure, but that is normal here in the chicken buses. You will get used to it. And then in Rivas, when we arrived there, it depends where you want to go. We wanted to go to Granada, so again, it's very easy. You have to look at the chicken buses there in the last station where you arrive, and you will see the destination on the chicken bus. And also there's a guy screaming the destination, like Rivas, 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 Granada, Granada, Granada. So it's very hard to miss them. Like, it's so easy. I think it's even easier than in some European countries to know which bus is right here, honestly. So that was a very easy process. From Rivas to Granada, it took around 1 hour and a half, and it was 60 Cordobas, which was a little bit less than $2. So from the border to Granada, we paid a little bit less than $3 for 2 hours and a half, or almost 3 hours, which I think it's an amazing price. So if you don't mind being a little bit uncomfortable and not having AC, then just go with the chicken bus. It's a very local experience. You get to see a lot of locals. I didn't see a lot of tourists, honestly. Maybe they go with private shuttles and buses, but you should give chicken buses a try too, if you don't mind like discomfort, because it's not really that comfortable, to be honest, but it's a nice experience. Anyways, I hope this video helped you. If it did, I would appreciate if you left a comment, or maybe even just a like, and also to subscribe, because this helps me grow, and I will keep on posting travel content and travel tips if I know that my content is appreciated. So thank you again for watching, and see you in the next video.